Well, guys, it's official. The meek have inherited the earth. Well, at least Twitter. Because, once again, we have a completely ridiculous apology coming from the Twitter outrage and cancel culture effects of the world that we live in 2019. This is coming to us from the Daily Caller. Neil deGrasse Tyson apologizes for unhelpful tweet following weekend shootings. This is written, they don't have an author up here, but that's Neil deGrasse Tyson. And we just got finished discussing Mario Lopez and Tommy Lauren. And if we want to be honest with ourselves, the oversensitive amongst us, there's a thin line between pragmatism and practicality and being a callous and meathead, you know? So they get all up in their feelings, and thusly those within the entertainment realm, and despite being an astrophysicist, Neil deGrasse Tyson is an entertainer. So he had to bend the knee. But not in the same manner as Mario Lopez and Tommy Lauren. So let's get into this article. Famous scientist Neil deGrasse Tyson apologized Monday morning for an unhelpful and miscalculated tweet. 29 people were killed and dozens more were wounded over the weekend in shootings in both Texas and Ohio. The shooting in El Paso, Texas took place in a local Walmart and was carried out by a far-right extremist and anti-Hispanic with anti-Hispanic viewpoints. Okay, Daily Caller. Tyson tweeted Sunday following both massacres and said that people often let their emotions cloud their perceptions of shootings, like the ones that took place over the weekend. And this is I'm quoting from his tweet now. In the past 48 hours, the USA horrifically lost 34 people to mass shootings. On average, across any 48 hours, we also lose 500 to medical errors, 300 to the flu, 250 to suicides, 200 to car accidents, 40 to homicide via handgun. Often our emotions respond more to spectacle than to data. He's a scientist. He's looking at the numbers. He's just being right. He's keeping it a buck. Yet, you're going to have a whole bunch of people jump up and start denouncing what he said and crying about it. So, Tyson denounced his prior assertions, saying, my tweet okay, so this isn't a denouncement. What he says in his apology is my tweet in particular can be true but unhelpful, especially at a time when many people are either still in shock or trying to heal, or both, he continued. So if you are one of those people, I apologize for not knowing in advance what effect my tweet could have on you. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty perfect. That's not him sitting there he's not backtracking. That's not backtracking from what he said, because what he said was factually legitimate. And actually, the angle that he was going from is one that I personally really appreciate. Look, people die like every minute, every 60 seconds, someone passes away due to various reasons. Many of them completely untimely and uncalled for. And so, honestly, respect, Dr. Tyson, because this right here, this was like, he apologized for the way he made people feel. And in the Tommy Lauren, Mario Lopez video, I said, you know what? Do that. If you want to apologize for how you made somebody feel, cool. But backtracking away from what you said, nah, I'm not with that. And Mr. deGrasse Tyson did not do that. As an educator, I personally value knowing with precision and accuracy what reaction anything that I say or write will instill in my audience. And I got this one wrong, Tyson added. The tweet began to instantly trend on Twitter, and many had some unfriendly criticism for the scientist. And so, this person, false equivalence through raw data. Don't have to be a social scientist to differentiate between acts of terrorism and natural accidental death. But that's the thing. Suicide isn't natural and accidental. We have more of those. The homicide via handguns aren't accidental. You know, I mean, those are tragic. The car accidents are, car accidents is definitely accidental. But the deal is that it's not what's the name? Like, it's no less tragic than what happened to those folks. And I personally, you're canceled. Britt Marie Herms, who are you, lady? You're canceled. Not everyone was critical of Tyson's tweet. Some showed support for his conclusions. Many liberals now furious about this tweet. They only want to hear from scientists when it fits the narrative. Mark Simone. La Barbara. When a astrophysicist talks, you listen. Good points here. You won't see anywhere else. Tyson has not taken down the original tweet despite issuing a full apology. So I can't help but feel like, due to the tenor of this article, I can't help but feel like Daily Caller is on the left. I mean, I don't know. I don't pay attention to the whole NewsGuard thing that Tim Pool uses. I just, I know this is an actual story because I've seen it myself on my Twitter, and I'm just blown away that people are refusing to, even digest the fact that he's right, and people die every day, B. I mean, as callous as it may seem, as cold as it may sound, it's the reality of not just a life in America, but life altogether. We gon' go. If people weren't so dang scared of death, then you know what? We'd actually have probably a better society, because we'd respect the fact that, it's such a, life is such a finite thing that we can't spend, this is nothing to be angry or upset about. I mean, he put out some real numbers. He put out some good information that actually adds an angle and a perspective that many who freak out all the time may actually calm one of them down. Like, yeah, wait a second, I can go at any time. You ever see the show House? What was the first 5 minutes of every episode of House? Hey, man, I'm out here living my life. Can we help him? No, I can't help him. Beep. You know what I'm saying? So there is perspective that's useful. And I am of the mindset, legitimately, that unless you are of the family or close and personal with any of the individuals whose lives were forever altered that day, then, take it easy. It ain't hit you but so hard. I mean, the news, what he was getting at remains to this very moment. A lot of it is sensationalism. A lot of it is, oh my God, we have to do something about this. And if you've watched the video, and I'm pretty sure you haven't because there's only been like a few people that watched that video, but I explained exactly why I went from the gun control side to the, wait a second, this smells like a setup side. Like, not too big on the gun control anymore. Primarily, and also because I am of, urban settings. I'm of an urban environment. There's endless gun control in urban districts and urban sites and urban municipalities, yet bodies keep dropping. And there's no national outrage about it. There never has been. And I don't mean to make this about a political side, because if you know me, I'm in the air. But when I see the hypocrisy that takes place, I mean, more people got killed in Chicago over the weekend, yet crickets. But these folks, oh my goodness. And you don't want to know something interesting, seeing how I'm talking about this, and I'm not going to make another video on what took place over the weekend, but they kind of nullify each other. Like, one was from the left. The one was a Elizabeth Warren fan, a communist, and all these other things. And the other one was from the right. And so it's like, no matter the ideology, you got a nut, all right? Take it easy there, champ. At least that's what I'm picking up. That's what I'm picking up. Anyways, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like. Dislike it, go ahead, do that too. I ain't scared. You would. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring, and YouTube's definitely not going to do it. The only growth that I get is due to you guys sharing the content. And my God, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And speak. Let me know, what do you think in the comments? Should Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson have what's the name? Apologized? I like the way in which he did it. You know, he went straight to the people that, oh my goodness, I want to be so offended, I want to be so butthurt, well, what have you, which doesn't bring anybody back and doesn't, you know, change any of the circumstances or any of the environments in which many of these people come from. I mean, it's amazing. It really is. But let me know what you think. And until the next one.